morning, everyone. All right, can you all hear me? Good morning, everybody. I can't hear us. Good morning. How you all doing? All right, so good to have you today. It's such a beautiful morning, and we're so excited to host everyone present here today. How many of us are coming to SQI for the first time? Like you are new, very new here today? This is your first time in SQI? Okay, I'm seeing a few hands up. Oh, that's interesting. So other people are OGs at SQI, right? Okay. So you want to use this opportunity to still tap into the anointing. All right, that's awesome. So I have a few things to share with us this morning, and I want us to pay attention, okay? Because part of what I'm going to be saying is crucial to the success of each and everyone who is going to be participating in this training. Are we paying attention? All right, please. And I have a couple of slides, and I'll be using it to explain just a few things. In a couple of minutes, I'll be out of here. And I want you to pay rapt attention. We're just going to be here for a few hours, and then the next is tomorrow. All right, I want to specially congratulate everyone that are here today. All of us who registered and have been selected to participate in this event. It's a special program that means so much to us, and we believe that it means so much to you as well. That's why you decided to register, right? Okay, so if it really means so much to you, then it requires you give it the attention and the commitment that it requires to be successful in this training. The fact that it's a free opportunity doesn't mean that you should treat it lightly or you should take it as if it's not important. It's really very important. So, go to the next one. So I want to congratulate everybody. I'm excited to welcome you to SQI Multimedia Week 2024. Put your hands together for yourself. Come on. Put your hands together for yourself. All right. So, as we proceed, there is a very popular quote by a man called Denzel Washington, and please go to the slide. There's a quote called by this man. How many of us know this man? He's a filmmaker. Have you seen him in a movie before? We don't watch movies. We don't watch foreign movies. We only watch African magic. Okay. All right, so this is Denzel Washington, and he said something so powerful that the first time I heard it, I realized that this is something that when you apply it to your life or to anything that you do, there is a high tendency for you to be very successful, right? He said, without commitment, you will never start. And without consistency, you will never finish. Do you think that's correct? He said, without commitment, you will never start. And without consistency, you are not going to finish. So what that means is that if you are not committed to anything in this life, you will not start. You will be discouraged because everything will always look just like this journey you are about to start, right? Some of you are completely new to it. Some of you have just a basic idea, or you've been trying a couple of things by yourself and it's not working. And you feel like, oh, this opportunity should help me. So the fact that you are here shows that you are what? Committed, right? The fact that you are here shows you are what? Committed, right? But there is one more thing I want you to add, and that's what? That's what? You are not talking now. That's what? Consistency. There is nobody in this life that is going to learn anything and be good at it that will not be consistent. There's this rule called the 10,000 hours rule. All right? 10,000 hours what? Rule. And the rule says that before you can be professional and expert in anything, you must have invested at least 10,000 hours. Do you know what that means? That's almost going to about 10 years or thereabouts. Yeah. You must have invested at least about 10,000 hours. So it requires a lot of consistency for you to be successful in anything, including this 1 week program. I'm sure a lot of people are excited to come today, but by tomorrow, some people will be like, oh, this thing is not for me. I get to go. I have a lot of things to do. Well, I understand. But then, for those who are really committed and will be consistent, I believe they will make a lot out of this. So quickly, I want us to talk about why we are here. Why are we here today? Can anybody tell me? Just one person? One person? Who is confident enough to tell us why we are here today? Anybody? I need one person. Should I call names? You know, this is an interactive training, so it's not. There is no hide and seek game here. You have to. Okay. So there is no hide and seek game. You have to be interactive as much as you can. So who is going to tell us why we are here today? Anybody? I need one person, at least. Okay, it's like I'm going to call names now. Okay, so if you are looking at your desk, you can see your face. Okay, I'm going to call a lady and I'm going to call a guy. Yeah. You are the guy. Come forward, come forward, come forward, come forward. Let me look for another person. Hey, a lady. A lady. Okay, that lady in glasses there. Yeah, come forward, come forward. We'd like to see your face. Okay, so you tell us your name and tell us why we are here today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ojari Kunjon by name, and basically I'm here to learn basics of cinematography and in general.
Please give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Lois Akimbawali, and I'm here basically to learn few skill like videography and most especially video editing. Thank you.
A round of applause for her as well. All right, so everybody is telling us why they are here, all right? But there is much more to why we are here today. There is so much more to why we are here this morning. And let me just brief you about why we are here, right? So this is Multimedia Week. This is sponsored and powered by SQI College of ICT. And I'm sure many of us have heard about multimedia before. You know, it has to do with a lot of anything that has to do with media, pictures, video, reasons why we are here. And part of the benefits we're going to be enjoying in this session or in this training is that we're going to be bringing a lot of experts and professionals who are going to be guiding us in the fundamentals of things like photography, things like videography, cinematography, things like content writing, things like film editing, video editing, a little bit about lighting, and some other things that will help you to spice up your multimedia journey. All right? So it's a very full, it's a full pack. You just have to be active for you to gain something out of this. All right, so let me move very quickly because of time. So now, like I said, this program wouldn't have been possible if not for SQI College of ICT. And for some of you who are completely new to SQI College of ICT, SQI has a mission to make Africa a pool of tech talents. And we've been doing this over the last 15 years, and we've seen amazing results. And part of the result is that we have a lot of our alumni who are working in global companies all around the world. Yes, a lot of them working in global companies, and they are top workers there. They are top executives there. And that's one of the things that makes SQI to stand out. Apart from the fact that we teach you the skill, there are so many other things that helps you to stand out amidst many other people who are talented. All right? Those are part of the things which we teach here. And some of those things we are also going to impart into you before you leave this place. So let me just brief quickly into some of the things I would like you to pay attention to as we do this. So while you reflect on this, go to the next slide. I want you to quickly reflect on this, on why you are here, because this is very important. If you don't know why of anything, you are going to just do it anyhow. All right? When you have a solid reason why you are doing something, it becomes more useful to you, and you become more intentional about it. So you need to know why you are here. All right? There should be something that brought you here, not just because of the hype, not just because of. There should be something tangible, because it is that thing that will still keep you to stay till the end of the training. So you must note that. Just ask yourself and know it to yourself. All right? What brought you here today? And then, what certification, because at the end of this training, those who are qualified enough are going to be certified. All right. So quickly, you must have minimum of 80% attendance, which means you have each group on Friday. So that's also part of the things that will guarantee your certification. All right. So very quickly, I will be sharing tips for you to succeed in this week, throughout this week training. And the number one thing I'll talk about is spend quality time in the classroom. Don't be moving around. All right. If you need support, ask people. Don't be moving around. Don't be here 30 minutes and you are outside 1 hour. Spend quality time in classroom. Be consistent with your sessions so that you can retain the information. Right? Ask for help when you need help. If there's something that is not clear to you, don't be too big to ask someone sitting beside you or to talk to one of the facilitators. Then combat imposter syndrome. A lot of people have issues with this, suffer from this a lot. So you have to it's part of the reasons why you are here, right? As you are learning the skill, you are also learning other things that will help you to succeed in the outside world. So acknowledge what you are feeling and focus on what you are able to do. Don't feel that you are not able to do this, even though you are not getting it, because at some point it might look really complicated. Did you get that? So at some point it might look, don't say, this thing is not for me. I don't think I can know this thing. Don't say that to yourself. That's a negative word. Be positive. Say good things, positive things about yourself. Say to yourself, I'm going to master this thing. I'm going to understand it. If you have issues with it, ask people that knows better and they will explain to you. So then the next one is think about what you may be missing out if you eventually quit. Right? So those are the things that will ginger you to continue, to be consistent. Then finally, back and forth, errors, mistakes, success. All right. So don't think that mistake is just about is peculiar to you. We've all made mistakes before. So you need to be aware of that. And while I try to wrap up, I'd like to say a few community guidelines, things that will guide you throughout this training process. So number one is be kind to others. Very important. Be what? Be what? Be kind to others. Some of us don't know ourselves before, right? We're just seeing ourselves for the first time. Feel free to, nice to meet you. It's as simple as that. All right? You may be sitting to the next president of Nigeria beside you, or the next governor of your state. You never can tell. Okay? All right. So be kind to others. Behave professionally. Use welcoming and inclusive language. Don't use abusive words. It's that we impact into students that studies at SQI. So you have to be respectful. Avoid any foul languages here. All right? Then give as much as you take. Don't be selfish. Say don't be selfish. Talk to your neighbor. Say don't be selfish. Yes. Some of us have some background knowledge about what we are teaching today. Yes or yes? Some of us have some background knowledge, some basic knowledge. So it will be easier for such people to catch up compared to people who have zero understanding about it, right? So don't be selfish. If you are such person here, mindset. So let go of your high for competition and come to the community ready to help others to succeed. Now listen to this. This is very important. If you notice that you are being categorized into groups, right? It's very important. It's not about you, it's about everybody. Okay? We all have to know this thing. That's why SQI had to make it free. we could have said, oh, it's going to be paid. But we decided that we want a lot of other people to benefit from this. That's why it is like this. So ensure that you don't keep high for yourself. Make sure that you watch for the people in your team. If anybody doesn't, if something is not working for one person and is working for you, do well to support the person. Okay, my time is up, but I'll try to just summarize the rest of my slide. Okay, so student story challenge. This is very important as well. Student story challenge. Now, as you proceed in this training, in fact, right from now, you are going to be sharing your journey. Like, okay, today is day one. I want you to take your phone, take a picture of yourself, share your experience, tell people about what the new things you're learning, and tag SQI College of ICT. It's very important because this is one of the criteria we are going to use to track your consistency during this training. We're going to use it to track your participation during this training. I remember during the last week we did for robotics week, and there was a particular time we were giving certification, and one person said, oh, I didn't have a certificate. They didn't give me a certificate. I said, did you participate? The person said, yes. I said, give me evidence. So the person now brought out pictures and some of the things he had done while he was at. So that automatically is an evidence that proves that he was participating, he was here, and he participated during the training. Okay? So please ensure that you are actively participating. And how you do that is share your journey. Share your journey. You can do that on Facebook, you can do that on Twitter, you can do that on LinkedIn, you can do that on Instagram, you can do that in the past. What led you to SQI Multimedia Week program? What do you hope to see in the future as a result of this program? Just summarize it and share it, okay? And tag SQI College of ICT. To the next slide. So finally, this is the SQI handle on all platforms, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Make sure you tag SQI at SQI CICT and use the hashtag. Hi, are we excited? All right, we're about to jump into the whole thing now. All right, don't get bored. We're about to jump into it. So, finally, I'd like to take just one question. Just one question. Anybody with a question? Anybody? Oh, I've been able to simplify it for you, right? Okay, so once again, I say welcome, 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 welcome. So don't forget all I've said to you. Please ensure that you take note of them. If there's anything that is not clear to you, feel free to reach out to any of the facilitators. I wish you an amazing learning experience throughout this week. So do have a wonderful day. Thank you.